Hello everybody, my name is Connor and I am here with a Purple Luffy vs Purple Luffy match. We are playing against my buddy Isaac over at ShadowTCG. His link will be in the description down below. He's doing a really interesting series about how to play this game on a budget, and I think that's really cool. So we do have a video coming out, I think Saturday, about some cheap decks and how to get into the game with those, but we decided we wanted to play the Purple Luffy Mirror, and we're gonna go ahead and we won the dice roll, but that hand, tempting, but just not really what I'm looking for. And I haven't been on Purple Luffy in a while. This game was recorded after our Win-A-Box tournament, so all this week we're doing One Piece content because I am going out of town and I have more One Piece content than Union Arena. So we're doing a One Piece all this week, and we did our Win-A-Box and we did pretty well, so we'll be going over that the rest of the week. But yeah, Isaac and I wanted to get together and, you know, do some games and, you know, just talk about the game, and it was honestly so much fun, like talking with him about Purple Luffy and like just how to replace these really expensive cards with like cheaper cards. Like really has like lit like a fire in me to like keep playing and keep building, testing, all that stuff. So we're gonna get into the game here, and we see Law on curve. We not only see one Law, but we see two, which is very rare. So I am thinking about taking the Sangoro, but I don't remember if I have Luffy Taro, and I don't. So I am going to take the Luffy Taro. I just think that Sangoro is a really good option, but I really wanted to have that Luffy Taro to be able to flood my board faster than my opponent, ideally. And I know Isaac will be posting his thoughts on his side of the game, so definitely go check that out. I will make sure the video is linked for you guys, but we're going to go ahead, swing one, and he's going to counter out with Eustace Kid, taking her life, and oh my god, we've seen so many Laws this game. And as you guys can see, I did add the Bond Clays in. I heavily teched my deck expecting a lot of Blackbeard, and I was wrong. I think that Blackbeard has a really high skill ceiling, so, you know, he's not being played as much as I thought, so I definitely want to re-tech my deck, but my opponent's going to go ahead, swing at 5 at me. I'm going to counter out with Law, and he's going to lead her ability to play down the Eustace Kid. And honestly, I need to figure out, because the Eustace Kid really just was really strong for my opponent this game, and it made me realize that I feel like I'm too quick to discard Eustace Kid or not play Eustace Kid. I think that it's a really good resource, and yeah, you guys will see it. Honestly, kind of a goat this game. So we have a couple of options here. Of course, I'm thinking about just swinging 5, just to get that Eustace Kid arrested, but there's really no point in swinging 5, but I will go ahead, poke 5, and he does end up blocking, which makes sense. It's a free block. I think that I also struggle with that, not blocking when I probably should. So definitely like really opened my eyes on some ways too. Some things I should change. So we go 6, he gives us a 2k counter there. And with our 7 Dawn, it's time. I'm torn between playing out 7 cost, or the Luffy Taro, into either the Zoro Juro or the Chopper. I do end up going Zoro Juro, which I don't know. I end up getting 2 Gum Gum Giants in the search, which is a little unfortunate. I saw a lot of searches with 2 Gum Gum Giants today. But we go ahead and pass the turn. I think potentially I should have played out Chopper, just to get that body that continues to restand and block. But my opponent swings 5 into Bond Clay, and that's about that. I'm not going to save Bond Clay. He's done his job. He helped me ramp significantly faster than usual, and the 6k at lead has me thinking about it. I do end up taking, we get the Zoro Juro. I feel like another thing I do with this deck is maybe I think I hold on to 2ks too long. Probably could have 2k'd out of that one. I've got the Usohachi, but I don't know. Usohachi to me is a hard like card to use as counter, because it can really help your game. But this is really interesting tech. I really like it. He ends up playing Zoro Juro. getting, Luffy Taro into Zorojuro, getting the Dawn back with Eustace Kid, and then playing the one-cost Searcher event to find himself another Captain Kid blocker. So definitely really liked seeing that card. I thought that was really neat because there is so many cards that, you know, you're running some Eustace Kids, I think that card also searches the Heart Pirates. So just an idea. We go ahead, swing 6 into Eustace Kid, and we get the 1k. We swing 8 into life, getting our opponent down to 3 life. Potentially I think maybe I should have just kept focusing down Kid, but we will go ahead, tap 9. We'll minus that Dawn. We are gonna trash a Zorojuro, putting our life up there, and we are gonna put my opponent's Zorojuro at the bottom of his life. I mean, it's nice to make sure that we know when going for lethal that there is a brick there. But we are going to go ahead and leader ability to get that active Dawn back. So I'm not sure. I don't think that was really the play because I don't know. I don't feel like that was really the play, as I just said. But I'm not sure really. I think 9 Mom was the play, but taking our life there, I don't really feel great about that choice. But we're going to go ahead and 1k out with one of our laws for the Searcher. The aggressive Kid here really caught me off guard. I know when I have Kid on the board, I'm, you know, doing everything to protect him. But watching Isaac just really play aggressively, I don't know, made me feel like I got to change how I play. Granted, I do. As I said, I might be a little rusty on Purple Luffy since I've been playing a lot of Law and Smoker a lot. I haven't posted any of the channel, but I've been playing Smoker. But my opponent's going to go ahead, swing 9, and I'm trying to decide what card I discard. I don't really want to discard the Chopper or the, what's his name? Sanji. Oh my goodness, don't tell. But yeah, with the 2Ks we get, I am going to go ahead and discard the Chopper. My opponent's going to go ahead, take their life, getting them to 10 Dawn. Tapping all 10 for a 9 Mom. Oh no, that's 9 because they've got 1 under Luffy. I know numbers. So we end up, they hit us back with the 9 Mom, Zorojuro to life play. And it is our turn again, and we got another Luffy Taro, but really nothing to play off that Luffy Taro, which is pretty unfortunate, honestly. Yeah, the only thing we could play is Usohachi, and there is no point in that. So kind of a rough hand here. Not really much to do. I think potentially I should have taken this turn to really focus on clearing board, or trying to clear board. But we do end up just kind of trying to play, you know, brain off, go for life type of play. And we swing 9 at lead, and they take. We are going to swing 8 and see what they do with that. Just thinking about it with the 8. I think they have a Dawn up, so it's possible that they do have a Gum Gum Giant. And yeah, they are going to go ahead and Gum Gum Giant, minusing that 2 Dawn. Trashing, what are they gonna trash with it? Taking some time to decide. They trash another Giant, which I know I feel like I should probably be okay trashing Giants, but using Giant to trash Giant always worries me. So I think I just hold on to Giants potentially too long. I don't Giant out of things aggressively, which I think I should, but yeah, so he ends up Gianting out of that 8k swing, which honestly, really solid play. I'm going to go ahead and swing 6. We get the 2k there, and we're going to go ahead and play down the Sanji, swinging 7 into Kid. And yeah, I think my focus was a little spread here. I think potentially just trying to clear board at this state might have been the best play. Because I didn't really have much in hand. I don't feel like that Sanji benefited too much. I mean, it did get another body on board, which is nice. But yeah, I think there's a world where I just focused on clearing board. Worst case scenario, we get some cards out of hand. So the 5k swing comes in, and I only have 2k, so I do end up taking it. Probably should have 2k'd out of that one. I think that was very telling of what's in my hand. the 6k, and we go ahead and Uso Hachi out of that. Definitely, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm playing in a bit of a rough spot here, but the Luffy Taro into Sanji, I know that I want to keep my bodies on board. Going pretty low on Dawn, which doesn't feel great, but I want to keep my bodies on board. I feel like if I can keep my bodies on board, I have a chance of coming back. I feel like this is a pretty even match so far. I've seen a couple plays I'm not really into that I've done, but he's going to swing the 9-mom into Luffy Taro, and I'm going to give him the Uso Hachi. He's going to go ahead and drop his own Sanji, getting that Dawn back with Kid. See, Kid just... Not only is he swinging aggressively with Kid, but I have not cleared the Kid. I'm, you know, I just think really solid. But he swings 7 into life, I guess, and I go ahead and take it. And then he plays down the Nami. And that Nami blocker, honestly, so good in this situation, because with discarding those Uso Hachis to keep my bodies alive, I have no way to get through that blocker. I have to get him to use it. And being down to 8 Dawn right now, it's a little tough. Even if I had a rush Luffy, I couldn't even play it. I'd have to take my last life, which looking at that board state, I really don't want to do. So I am trying to decide, do I play down? Because originally my thought was, I'll just drop my 2 blockers. And then I remembered, I'm at 8 Dawn. I can only drop one of these blockers. So having a choice here between swinging relatively aggressively and just trying to clear board. And I think, yeah, I end up going 5 in the lead here. And I think I really should have focused on trying for board, leaving some Dawn up for a blocker, ideally. Because usually Purple Luffy, he can run an Uso Hachi and that's about it. But I feel like the odds of someone having Uso Hachi when they need it, pretty slim. Doable for sure, but slim. And yeah, with the 3 Dawn I have remaining, just not really sure what to do here. So I end up going 9. I think at this point, I'm like, okay, I gotta get him as low as I can, and we'll hope to live the next turn. So I think that was the correct idea. No, not really. And I end up swinging the 10 there at him, potentially into one of his bodies. I think I was swinging at life, and he does end up blocking there, which honestly, understandable. And I end up playing the chopper. And here, potentially, I make a mistake. I leave a Dawn up, trying to bluff Giant. But I think I'm in a bit of a dire situation here, where I should have just attached more Dawn, and I really think I should have cleared board. I think that's my best bet. But we're both sitting at 1. We both have a Zorojuro in life, and yeah, my hand is looking kind of tough. Really wishing I had that Giant. And then his secret tech comes out, the 9-cost Kaido, popping my chopper. And at this point, that's game. I know that's game. With that board, that is absolutely game. He's going to go ahead and swing 5. I'll give him the 1k there. 7. I can't even counter out a 7 if I wanted to. We're going to take our last life. And then the 9 from Luffy Taro is going to get the game. So, honestly, I'm thinking about Kaido. I love Kaido. It's such a good card. And, yeah, I think having that Kaido, I think there's a good chance he got game even if he didn't have Kaido. But having that Kaido just really secured the game. So definitely feeling inspired by that list and by his gameplay and our conversation, especially during the video I'll be posting on Saturday about inexpensive decks that can get you into the game, and finding replacements for some of these expensive cards. These cards are crazy. Some of these cards, Rosinante's up to like $4. That's crazy. And what was it? Finger Pistol is like 50 for 4 of them. That's insane. There's cards that work that you just gotta find them, ask for help. But yeah, really, really awesome game. To shout out to Isaac, ShadowTCG. His link will be in the title and the description. Go check him out. Yeah, just feeling really inspired after our little collab. So I'd appreciate it if you guys checked him out. And yeah, we'll be doing some Purple Luffy this week. I hope you guys are ready. I gotta get ready for our store championships and stuff. So that is gonna go ahead and do it for me though, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.